Hello students, my privilege to introduce myself today and welcome you to your first class, many of you, Foundations of Leadership, LDST 310. My name is Dr. Daniel Munt. You can call me Dr. D, Dr. Dan, or Dan, however you prefer. I am married to Cindy. We've been married for 39 years. We have two children. Joshua, my son, is 29 years old and he lives in Indiana. My daughter is Rebecca Racinos. She lives near us in Bettendorf, Iowa. She's married to Eric, and last December they gave us our first granddaughter, Indy June, and we are living the life with her. It's a wonderful thing to have a grandchild. Just some background about me. Educationally, I received my undergrad from Life Pacific University, my master's degree, MASL, from Life Pacific University, and my doctorate in strategic leadership from Regent University. And my occupation, I teach DCP at Life, but I also, my day job, if you will, is I'm a national coach for the Foursquare Church. I help districts, which are regions in the Foursquare Church, with transitions, pastoral transitions, successions, interventions, church health, different things like that. My last job I was the Heartland District Supervisor overseeing 6 states and 130 churches, 400 leaders. So that's a little bit about me. Let me tell you a little bit about this class. I'm really looking forward to this 16-week journey. And by the way, this class, we've just transformed it from a 5-week class to a 16-week class. So it's much slower pace, although you got to get the work done. It still will catch you, and I understand you're doing a couple classes at a time. And but this class really is foundational for leaders. We're going to talk a lot about the leader's heart. In fact, we're going to start off the first 5 weeks. We're going to talk about emotional health. That's a big deal in our society today. Peter Scazzaro is our research source for that. This is his book. You'll be reading that, as well as watching videos each week for the next 5 weeks. And you'll take a leadership assessment, a spiritual health assessment or emotional health assessment, and then you'll write a paper on that assessment at the end of the week. In the middle of the week, you'll do a post for the question I've asked in the posting section. And so that's kind of the rhythm every week. On the 6th week, you will not have an assignment due. You'll still have posting due. And we'll start talking about the leader's heart and mind, and then we'll move to soul and strength. And so we'll use several resources. Garber, which is just an amazing historic book, I think, classic, I should say, really talks about vision, talks about discipleship. Likewise, Bill Hall, really talks about discipleship. He really narrows down on what does it mean to be a disciple. And then we'll talk about in a kind of classes to discover who we are. We'll use this class by Kai, Stark, and Hirsch. And this will be a valuable resource. And these books will start in the 6th week. By the way, a couple things you'll be excited about. On the 8th week, it's kind of a break week. I give you that week just so you can get caught up in work. And so there'll be no assignments due, no posting due, no reading due in the 8th week. Also, a couple things you'll need to know about these classes. We've kind of designed them so the reading, it's usually about 20 pages, 20 to 30 pages per week. There is a week, and it's the 9th week, that you'll have to read 50 pages. And so I would encourage you in that 8th week to start at the end of the week and start getting caught up in your reading for that following week. Also, on week number 14, which is Thanksgiving week, there will be no assignments due, no post due. There'll be a post due, but no assignments due. And then the 16th week really is a catch-up week, and it's a week for you to turn in an assessment of the class. That's when you'll be assessing me. In this class, the essays we'll be writing, there are 10 assessments. This will be a look at yourself, your own leadership, to determine how you're doing. And really, it's not to be punitive in any way. It's really to help you be self-aware. What do I do well? What do I need help with? What do I need coaching with? We all need coaching, and you'll hear the stories. You'll hear my own story throughout the videos. And then we'll also have 2 library assignments. Library assignments really are to help you get used to researching. And so we ask you to go into the LPU library, online, of course, and research various topics. And you can look at that as we get closer to it. And I believe that's in the 12th and the 15th week. So instead of an assessment those weeks, we'll have library assignments. So it's going to be a great time. I'm here to serve you. I really am. I'm not here to make your life miserable. I'm really here to help you learn. So please reach out to me. The best way to get a hold of me is by email. Also, if you have any prayer requests, there's a little spot in your opening page for prayer requests. I also put announcements there, but we really want to pray for you. This will be a challenging 6 weeks and a very rewarding 6 weeks. Any task you take like this can be challenging. But trust me, God's going to do an amazing work in your life. And we are praying over you. And so I'm here to serve you in any way I can, so reach out. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you online.